The fruit of grandfather's bargain. The bus to Stardew Valley didn't break down. It refused to go any further. The driver, a man with a nervous tic, simply said, "This is as far as I go. Joja Corp don't pay me enough to deliver souls." He left me on the side of a cracked highway, the air already tasting different, thick with the scent of loam and something else, something metallic like old blood. Pelican Town wasn't a haven. It was a quarantine. The villagers didn't wave, they watched from behind curtains, their faces pale and drawn. The town square wasn't bustling, it was silent, save for the rusty squeak of a weather vane shaped not like a rooster, but like a twisted, screaming root. My grandfather's farm was a graveyard. Not of stones but of crops. The soil was a rich, black velvet, but nothing grew except a single gnarled tree at the center, its bark the color of bone, its leaves a deep, Venus purple. Tacked to the trunk was a note, written in my grandfather's frantic script. "The soil is hungry. Do not feed it what it wants." The first to visit was the man who called himself Mayor Lewis. His smile was a strained plastic thing. "We're so glad you've come," he said, his eyes darting towards the bone-white tree. "Your grandfather." He understood the balance. The town needs a new farmer. To make the offerings. The community center wasn't a place of gathering. It was a shrine or a feeding trough. Its halls were overgrown with the same purple-leafed vines, and in each room, a small stone altar sat empty. The Junimos weren't cute, helpful spirits. They were small, twisted creatures I saw only in glimpses, shriveled, root-like things with eyes that glowed a sickly green. They didn't squeak, they made a sound like rattling seeds. The balance, Lewis explained, was a pact. The valley was alive, a slumbering, ancient consciousness that dreamed in the soil. In exchange for its bounty, the strangely large pumpkins, the iridescent fish in the mountain lake, the ore that sang when you struck it, the town provided offerings. A perfect harvest of each season, laid on the altars. It kept the valley sated, its dreams pleasant. My grandfather had started refusing. He saw the cost. He saw how Pierre, the shopkeeper, had no reflection. How the blacksmith, Clint, would sometimes stand perfectly still for hours, his skin taking on the texture of unpolished ore. How the children in town never seemed to grow older, their laughter a little too high, a little too empty. Joja Mart wasn't just a corporation. It was a rival parasite. They knew the valley's secret, and they sought to control it, to bottle its essence and sell it. Their blue soda wasn't a drink, it was a suppressant, a chemical that dulled the valley's hunger and its gifts, turning the land gray and the people docile, efficient workers in their own open-air prison. I tried to resist. I planted normal seeds. They either withered and died in hours or mutated into monstrous, pulsating